Action! Roll on scene 2 and focus on the best actress of the day. Good afternoon, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. By now, all present here would have come to know from which city of India I belong to. If not guessed it, then let me tell you. Yes, I come from the city of light, sound, camera, action. The city that never sleeps. Yes, that's correct. I come from Mumbai. And Mumbai is my heart. I belong to Mumbai and I love Mumbai. I have been born and raised in Mumbai, but having moved out from Mumbai and staying in other cities have all the more got me close to that city. Which to say that you really get connected to people, to the kind of work that you do in Mumbai. Now, as I mentioned, my name is Meghna. As Toastmaster said, Meghna. My full name is Meghna Khatee. Khatee, my last name. Little unusual? Yes, it is. Khatee surname, the origin of Khatee surname comes from Nepal, the neighbor country of India. So which means I am Nepali. But now the second statement or the second probable potential question that always used to erupt is, so what's your mother tongue? And my answer here is, my dear friends, Marathi. You know, when I was a little child, whenever any stranger meets me or whenever anybody questions, baby, what's your name? And how old are you? And the next question is, what's your mother tongue? And I would say Marathi. But I used to always sit and wonder, why do they never ask, what's your father tongue? Because that's different, isn't it? And I would immediately go on adding to the statement saying, my father tongue is Nepali, which means we speak two languages at home. We speak Marathi and Nepali. And with my friends, I speak English and Hindi. So I know 4 languages. Which of these do you consider mother tongue? And people used to get bewildered. They used to get baffled. What's wrong with this girl? And of course, over the years, when years passed and I started growing up, things got a little clearer. This was when I was a child. But it gave me an advantage of having 2 languages learnt at home and then learning 3 languages outside home, English, Hindi, Gujarati. So which means I know 5 languages simply well. I mean, it's so easy for me to converse in these languages. Let me take you to the scene 1 part of my life, which is the childhood. As a child, I was one of the notorious and one of the troublemakers for the whole colony that I stayed around. Everybody used to come with complaints and notes to my mother saying that this girl is the top of the notorious things that she could do. Even our son doesn't do that kind of trouble that this girl gives. My mother didn't have any answer. And I can tell you and quote an incident which made me reach this level. When I was around 4.5 to 5 years old, I had gone to this playground to play. And I had a cute little doll with me. There was this guy who was 2 years older to me. By the virtue of his age or by the virtue of the power that he had, he tried to snatch away that doll from me. And I started crying and cribbing. And with that all emotions, I go back to my father, asking him to secure me, to protect me and get that doll back to me. Without uttering a word, he just pulled me out of that house, took me right in front of that boy and said, you are my daughter. Go fight it out, talk it out, or do whatever you could do 10 times harder than whatever that boy did to you. I want my daughter to be strong, independent, confident and getting her way out, not crying and cribbing out for things that she wants to get. And that helped me, and that's so true. I really admire, respect and appreciate those statements of my father. That has helped me all through my life. And as I said, life is a movie. Yes, it is a movie. It's a full volley of all the emotions that you go through. So during my growing years, what do you feel I would always want to be? I always wanted to be an actress. I always wanted to be into a glam world. And obviously, what is it that I will do? I got myself enrolled into a dance classes. I got myself enrolled into an acting classes, and the obvious move is I started doing theatre. I did my Prithvis for 3 years. Having completed my 3 years of Prithvis, I realized I'm going nowhere. I'm struggling. I'm still struggling. And I'll keep struggling. But is this what I really want to do? I want to get doing something which will really make me satisfied as a career woman, which I wanted to be. This isn't getting me nowhere. So maybe this is my hobby, maybe this is my passion, which is what I'll keep continuing. But let me get into where I want to get. And so I started pursuing my higher studies. I did my MBA, and today I'm with you here working with IBM and pursuing my career that I always wanted to be. But at the same time, I always say life is a movie. Enjoy it. It has all the emotions. At least my life until now had all the emotions. It had tragedy, it had comedy, it had romance, it had thrill, it had adventure. And there are many more to come. Today I'm just at the scene 40th of my 500 scene script, which is written above there. Waiting for the co-actor to come and work with me until the end of my 500th scene. And to say that, before I end up, I would say one of the best ever statement quoted, nobody else but my great dad. Like he used to say it in Nepali, Bajde ro anek dekhincha anek sikhincha, which means the more you live in this world, the more you will learn, the more you will see. Because things are imperfect. You have to keep learning and making it perfect. By this, I would say, let's pack up for the day.